Hello, everybody. I am here testing out a new Tier 15 map. I did record one briefly that I died in. Um, Unfortunately, it did not record the gameplay, it recorded my web page. So we're just going to try it again. This is a map I've already failed. All of the content is removed. So we're just going to try and blitz through it as fast as we can. Again, it's Tier 15. I've used an Alchemy Orb and two Exalted Orbs to give it random amounts of modifiers. I'll keep over there on the side so you guys can read at your leisure. In the failed attempt that I poorly recorded, I accidentally stumbled upon a breach and almost died, but did not. Ultimately, a summoning circle containing the boss from the cemetery in Act 1, I don't remember his name, uh, basically slammed me twice, took both of my revives, and made me into paste. So, I'm just going to try this again. I'm going as fast as I can, just to try and get through this, because I know with the last patch, tier 15s or maps that you fail give less experience. So, because there's no real content on this map, I just kind of want to get through it. Excuse my poor navigation. I am kind of stupid. All right. So far, so good. I didn't actually get a look at the modifiers before slotting the map in, so hopefully they're not too bad. I got time to read those right now. Trying to make this build in a hurry, or this video in a hurry. I'll say I really like the implementation of sprint because I don't believe it was always in the game. The last time I really played was on the game launch, and sprint feels really nice, except when it stops later than I want it to, and I fall over like an idiot. That gets me killed more than I'd like to admit, but I digress. So, like I said, my damage doesn't really seem to be the problem. It seems that I am doing everything I want to be doing for the build more often than not. Um, Maintaining charges can be a struggle for me sometimes. I'm not exactly sure how to make that better. Slotting in that energy or power charge infusion node. Um, Hang on. I don't remember the name of the node in particular. This one right here, infusion of power. Nice. That one has made this build way more consistent, more than I realized it would before I was using it. Um, so, but as far as maintaining any of the other charges, pain in the butt. All right, come on. Breaking his armor. And he's dead. So, like I said, I do enough damage. This was a tier 15 with no content on it. Um, Looking at the modifiers on the right now, it seems like I got kind of lucky. I did not get any chilled ground. Chilled ground was excessive in the last attempt that I did that I failed. Um, the reduced damage from critical hits, that hurts me because obviously every hit I have is a critical hit, so they just take reduced damage from me all the time. But that was not too bad. If there was actually content on this map, more severe nerfs to my own stats, that would have been a different story. But because there's nothing actually on this map, that wasn't too bad. So you can still see that during that there was several times where I almost died, or would have died had I not reacted quickly. Uh, Keeping and two maps. So again, if you guys have any insight on what I can do to make my build better, um, besides the obvious switching to a new build, because I know new builds would be um, just strictly better. You know, if I were to play Twister or Tornado or go back to plants, if there's some way to make plants actually fast and clear a bigger amount of the screen, uh, just re-rolling a completely new character, I'm all ears. I'll keep an eye on the post for as long as I can. Um, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Um, if you're watching the videos, you do not need to read the post because everything that's typed out there is said in these videos. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I appreciate any and all help I've been given, and I understand that I'm not that good at the game. If your only criticism is skill issue, I hear you. You don't need to say that. I already know. So, without further ado, thanks for stopping by, and happy hunting.